Of today with Pastor Jay, and I have Brian Willard. Is that it?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, all right. With Road to Success, so this is gonna be good because he's hooked on education. At least that's what his shirt says.
I like that.
All right, Mark, you good? Oh, hold on before you go anywhere. Have you and your wife won anything special lately? His wife wins everything on the radio. It's kind of crazy. I know it. Tickets to someplace. I know it. I know it. I'm missing a phone too. It must be in the car. All right, you ready? He's thinking about it. That's because he always doing something.
Yeah. Multitasking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You are now tuned in to Today with Pastor Jay on WNZF News Radio, where we discuss inspiring and informative news. And now here's your host, Pastor Jerlyn Denny.
Good morning, good morning. Wake up. Good morning. It's a wonderful, beautiful, and great day in sunny Florida. And ooh, the summer is here. Kids are getting out of school. Mother's Day is behind us. And hold up, wait a minute. It's my birthday. Well, by the time this show airs, my birthday would have been at least one day. And I am still 29 and some months old. Yes, happy birthday to me. I'm also 129 pounds and some ounces, in case anybody wanted to know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I have in the studio today my highly esteemed guest, and that would be Brian Willard with the Road to Success here from Flagler County Schools. Good morning, and thank you for coming on the show.
Good morning and happy birthday.
Thank you. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I am excited to have you on the show because, students are getting out of school now. Now everybody's kind of winding down. Graduations are coming, high school, college, all this other kind of stuff, elementary school, graduations. People are graduating even from preschool. Everyone's getting out of school, and you're all about the school, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a fun time of year.
Now, the Road to Success, how long have you been involved with Road to Success here in Flagler County? Explain to my listeners, because this is your first time on the show, exactly what Road to Success is.
So Road to Success was a grant we wrote back in 2012, and we started the program in September of 2012. So we are actually underneath the Flagler County Schools umbrella, and we're located at the George Washington Carver Center, and we've been there since day one. So we serve youth ages 16 to 24 years old. We help them with GED prep, life skill training, pre-employment training, and a ton of other things like financial literacy, resume writing, mock interviews, how to get into college, how to get your first apartment, how you get your credit score up.
Oh, wow.
Just everything underneath the sunshine that you think that your parents teach you, your schools teach you. We're doing all that. We're making sure that it all gets done. So we're trying to provide them all the opportunities and the resources to help them get off services and to become independent. And the main goal is to help them get their GED and get them into the workforce, college, military. It's been working out great.
Let's talk about you for a minute. How long you been involved with, you said, how long you been in Flagler County and been involved in Flagler schools?
20 years in Flagler County, Flagler schools, 12 years.
Really?
Yep. So
what did you do before Flagler schools?
Social services.
Okay. So this is practically social services, right?
Social services since 1997. So came up from Port Orange to Flagler County 20 years ago.
Wow.
So
do you like what you do?
Yeah, love it. It's great. It's not a job. It's just fun. It's just, we got a great team, and the team's been around forever. I got staff that's been with me for 9 years. So my staff just don't leave. They stick around for a while.
That means that you're a pretty good boss.
So,
they probably like you.
So.
They like their work environment. If they're not jumping from place to place, that's impressive to have the same staff for about 9 years.
Yep. It's just self-rewarding. You help the kids. For today, we had a huge accomplishment today with one of our students. So I'll give him a big shout out.
Give him a shout out.
Yep. So Keyshawn Davis, congratulations. He graduated high school today.
Oh, wow.
So he had his last test and he got his GED. And now he's looking for an electrical job. But he was at school today, and we found out that he graduated after his test. And so that's 372 to date. He was our 372.
372 from the time that you started.
Correct. So when we first started, we were only doing 18 to 20 youth per year with one teacher, and one case manager, and me, and we didn't have any volunteers. So now we have a staff of 5, about 6 volunteers, and all kinds of entrepreneurs, community leaders coming in and helping us out. And now we're doing 45 to 50 youth per year.
45 to 50 youth are coming through your program per year in Flagler County, able to get their GED.
Yep, exactly.
That's pretty
So,
impressive.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now, is this like I know a lot of people, a lot of students now, I should say, are growing up and the environment has changing. They're not able to sit in that classroom environment and they're looking for to get away from traditional school. Have you found it now that a lot of students are gravitating towards a GED program?
Yes, but we both high schools do a great job. They don't like when somebody's exiting the high school system, the guidance counselors are talking to them,
Mm-hmm.
giving them their options. We really don't want them to come out of high school unless they are really need to. If high school is just not their cup of tea and they have some really good reasons, we do what we call a pre-screen and a placement test. We want to make sure it's a good fit for the youth. We're not just going to come in, and it's not just a get your GED and you're out. They
Right.
actually have to go through some prep, take the GED test, and they don't leave our program until they do get their GED in a job, GED in military, GED in post-secondary education.
Oh, so not just GED.
Right.
It's GED and something else.
Exactly. They're still
I
with us.
love
Yeah.
that.
So we don't just, and if they have a interest in something, like we have a lot of people that want to work in cosmetology, or if they want to work in landscaping, we will do a paid internship with that youth, and we'll pay them 30 hours a week for $15 an hour for about 3 months to make sure that's the line of work they want to get into before they go pay the cost of tuition for someplace. So a lot of times they'll go through a paid internship. Someone said, "Hey, I love it. I'm going to go right into college." Or like, "Hey, that's not for me. I'm not going to be on the roof doing shingles during the summertime. That's just not
That
really."
is amazing
So-
because a lot of times people they think they want to be in a particular career. They start working a job and they're going, "Ugh, I don't like this. I want out of here."
Yep. So we do the internship for the exact same reason. And not only that, but it gives a lot of our students are 16. So we do 16 to 24-year-olds. A lot of our youth right out of high school are sophomores and juniors, 16, and they never had a job before. So this gets them those soft skills. It
They
gets them-
need those soft skills. What's up with soft skills? Is
They
it
just
is it I don't know what it is. Is it
talking, answering phones, and just
is that what it is?
customer service, just being polite and
I
just.
think people are texting so much they
Yep.
forgot soft skills.
Yes.
Is that it?
That's part of it.
Because I don't know what's
Yep.
going on. What's up with soft skills? Is it gone out the window?
Yep. So we talk about that. We have a student success class as well as an entrepreneurship class, and we have professionals come in and talk to our students, and even the business leaders in the community come to our students, letting students know what they're looking for to hire. And that's a huge wake up call because you have somebody that's a successful business leader coming into our program who he or she might have got her GED too, and a lot of times they have gotten their GED and they become successful. So we've had nurses come in that have obtained their GED and went on to nursing school, became an RN.
Nice.
So we have a lot of students that have, not only that, but a lot of the guests too. We have had a lot of firefighters that came in and talked to our students about it. So it's a program that provides opportunity.
There used to be a huge stigma on, oh, you have a GED.
Yes.
You can't go far in life. You can't go to the military. You can't go to college. You can't do anything with a GED.
We have the military reps.
But that's not the case.
Yeah. We have the military reps on speed dial, and they're contacting us. So the reps will come in and work with our youth hand on hand. We're helping them study for the ASVAB test and take it. And if they need additional help, we're helping them study for it as well.
When you talk about soft skills, life skills, all these things are so important. How about appearance? You teach them how to dress and all that. My youngest daughter, she'll be 20 in August. Yeah, I'm calling her out. She'll be 20 in August. She got a summer job working at a restaurant. I'm not going to give any props to the restaurant, but they told her she could not have nail polish on. She can't have artificial nails.
Earrings, nose rings.
Absolutely. So you're familiar with that.
So
I was pleasantly happy, of course.
Which is nice, yes.
But I know this generation coming up, they into all those things.
So we do dress for success classes.
Okay.
So, when you're going for an interview, what to wear, what not to wear. Before you go to an interview, research the job, research the company, see what their dress code is. Because, if you're working at a drive-through, they may or may not want you to dress a certain way or have, take out those.
And that's still acceptable? Because, I'm seeing children just fight against everything.
Yes, but if you have to explain to them the reasons for it. This is a company, they're out to make a business. They want return customers.
Correct.
You want to show, put your best foot forward. Appearance isn't everything, but appearance does count. So dress appropriately. They're paying you a salary to work for them. Wear their uniform if they have to, and just do your research on the company before you even apply.
My mom and I, We're at a restaurant. I'm about to say my husband, but my husband he don't like to eat out. But my mother and I took her out to eat a little bit ago, and we at the restaurant, and one of the servers, his pants were like hanging down almost by his knees, and his hair was unkept. My thing is this: at least comb your hair. But I guess now they're in the thing where they don't even want to comb their hair. And I guess, am I old school? Is that it? What is it? I mean, are businesses still requiring neat appearance and kept appearance?
They should. I feel like they should. It's probably different with each business. Maybe that particular person had a bad hair day or woke up late and just ran out
I don't
of
know.
there.
Just comb your hair, please. At least.
But we do that in our program as well.
Right.
Like, if somebody's coming dressed a little
different,
we just remind them, hey, we don't really have a dress code, but dress appropriately. You guys are not coming to the beach, you're coming to a training facility, program. Dress appropriately. And if not, we'll give them one of our shirts just to make sure that they're
very nice,
comfortable.
All right.
So,
all right. Well, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere, guys. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to Today with Pastor Jay. Right back in.
Okay.
You ready? Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Today with Pastor Jay, and I'm trying blah blah blah, which is why it's pre-recorded. You ready? Welcome back. Welcome back. You are continuing to listen to Today with Pastor Jay, and my guest Brian Willard with Road to Success, which is on the Flagler County Schools, is talking about all the programs that he has there at the George Washington Carver Center. Pastor Daisy Henry just recently passed away. Did you know her?
Yes.
Yeah, she
was there since I've been there.
She's been there since you've been there, and she has done so many things in the community. And I was talking to everyone, and I was like, listen, I was speaking with them. I said, it's going to take all of us just to do what that one lady did.
Yep, definitely. She knew a lot of our students that graduated.
She did.
Yep.
She's such an icon to the community. Just much prayer and love goes out to the family and to the friends of Pastor Daisy Henry. I cried like a baby, I'm going to tell you that. But we're going to continue on in her name and do things in her honor. So academics, math, science, language arts, social studies, 16 through 24, they're coming in, they're getting these skills. Do you have any local area businesses that partner with you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for our paid internships, we do.
Yes.
Most of the nonprofits, they do. So we're sending interns. We'll have the nonprofits or just the company in general just come in and interview the students that are interested. So we don't do a paid internship with a student unless they're at least halfway done.
Okay.
So that means that they have their 2 out of the 4 subjects done and completed. That way it frees them up. Because right now we have 4 subjects: math, language arts, social studies, and science. It's 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. But once they finish half of the program, half of their test, that frees them up 2 days of the week.
Okay.
So that allows them to
makes sense.
Allows them, and not only that, but it's a incentive to graduate and incentive to pass your classes. And that gets them into an internship. Not everybody wants to do an internship, but some of the youth that have never had a job before, it's great opportunity for them. And sometimes they even get hired on somewhere. So
you should have them come work for me.
Yeah.
Man, they'd have all the skills. Yep. My children, when they got jobs and they went to college and they had jobs, and everybody, their boss would go, how is it that you can go to school at 7 o'clock in the morning after being here to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning working? And they go, you've never worked for my mom. This is cakewalk.
Yeah, that's great. But it's everybody that does the internships, they really enjoy it.
They do.
I mean, they're over at the youth center, Habitat for Humanity. They've worked there.
Oh, wow. And they get to see, especially like with nonprofits, they get to see being able to put back in the community and serve the people that their neighbors.
I think everybody should have a service job at one time or another.
Absolutely.
Just to get grounded.
So let's talk about funding.
Okay.
Where you get your money from? I mean, okay, Flagler County Schools, but that can't be all the money you need, right?
So our funding for the last 12 years has been through Career Source Flagler Volusia. Okay. They get funds it's federally funded. So they get funds from the feds that gets passed down to the state, who gets passed down to local workforce boards. So we apply for a grant every 4 years. It gets accepted, turns into a contract, and it's underneath the school board. So what the school board does is sends Career Source invoice every 3 months, and they get reimbursed.
Oh.
So since day one, they've been fully funded. So we have like performance measures that we have to meet, and we've met them or exceeded them. We have all the stats that they require. We just blow out of the water. So our stats are above 90% for GEDs.
I was about to say, let's talk about those stats.
So when somebody graduates our program, that 90%, that's overall. That means they have their GED and a job. Remember, they don't leave.
That's impressive.
That means that they don't leave us till they have their GED and a job, GED in college, GED in military, or trade school. So, but overall, our like this rate this year alone, since July 1st to now, our GED rate is 97%.
Wow.
So, but to date, it's like over 90% for them getting their GED as well as a job, or finishing the program. And the program used to be a year, so we made a few changes in the last year or two, and now students are when they come in, we're giving them orientation. We tell them you have 6 months. We want you to get your GED within 6 months, and along the way, we're going to help you find a job or a paid internship. And we just lost visual contact.
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I didn't touch it, Mark. I promise. It says I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I don't see your picture, but
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. I'm not touching it. Okay. You got it, Mark? You good?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I forgot where we were.
So we were talking about funding and how we're getting funded.
Yep.
So we've been rock solid for funding up to this year.
Oh no! What happened this year?
This year the funding stream's coming through a little bit different. The workforce boards have merged. Some funding has been cut in the youth programs. So this year
Significantly or in half?
Cut in half.
Wow.
So we are definitely going to be looking out for funding opportunities and just opportunities in general, just to help us move forward starting July 1st. Because as of right now, the proposal that I wrote a few weeks ago that was submitted, it's just up in the air. It's not going to be voted on until probably sometime in June.
Right.
We're trying not to interrupt services, but I think the community, I feel the community's probably going to pull together. And
the community, absolutely. Flagler County is a wonderful community, and we've got some people that got some deep pockets.
I think so.
Even if you don't have deep pockets, everybody can give some money, donate to Flagler County Schools and Air Market that you wanted to go to Roads to Success. Plus,
Correct.
We'll start talking. Everybody start calling the school board members, telling them to pull money from other areas, Maybe they don't need all that extra stuff that they have over there.
So there's money out there.
Paper clips or something,
So we're
figure it out.
Exactly, but we're one of the smallest programs in Florida. We're one of the most successful programs in Florida, and it's just because of the communities helping out. We're underneath the Flagler School Board's umbrella, so a lot of stuff is in the house. We're at the Carver Center. That's been our home base since day one. So the county, the school board, everybody's been helping out ever since day one. It's it's just so everything's in place. We just need a little bit more funding this year.
Let's talk about success. Do you have any favorite stories? People that you thought were that started the program, you weren't sure?
So locally, we have lots of success. We've had 20% of our population go into the military. So that means that they were in the program, they weren't sure what they were going to do, but the military reps would come in there and talk to the youth about opportunities in the military, making it a career. A lot of students didn't even realize that could be done. So we have students that are coming back now in the military gear that have been in the military for over 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And now they have babies and they come back with their families. And it's so cool and we take pictures. Everything's on Facebook. You could just look up Brian Willard on /RTS and it'll come up on our Facebook. But we have pictures of every time a student comes back to visit, because we've been
makes you feel good.
They
right?
come back with their family or their new car, or their new job and a new, But we've had students that went through our program that their bosses told them, like, once you turn 18 and you get your GED, I'm going to give you a really good job. So we've had people graduate from our program, make $50,000 a year in their current job because they got their GED.
We have people with college degrees that are making $50,000.
Right. And these are kids 18 and 19 years old. So we have them go to Ring Power. We've had a youth just graduate from us last year. He went to Ring Power. He went through their training. Now he's doing the forklift work. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff.
That's good money.
That's real good money.
It is.
And then even in the restaurants, we had one just got hired on a local restaurant that just opened up off State Road 100, and she's one of the managers there.
Very nice.
So yeah, they do really well. So
you must be proud. I know
really
you
cool.
are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to Today with Pastor Jay. crazy. How much time do I have?
About 3 to 4.
Okay. So we're going to talk about, again, what you're doing, the sessions, when it starts, because I didn't ask that question.
Okay.
Do you go through a school year? Do you have special times? All that. So when we come back in from the break, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
And is there anything else that you want to mention that we haven't discussed?
Nope, the times are good. Class
Okay.
times. And
Okay. All right. You ready? I want to give a thank you and a shout out to Steve Barriere, thefloridamortgagecenter.com. Thank you for sponsoring Today with Pastor Jay and Church on the Rock. Couldn't do it without you. So thank you so very much for keeping me on the air. So is this a regular school year thing, or do you do it over the summer?
we are open all year round.
Are you really?
So Eva, and also not only that, but we're open all year round, and I'll get with staff.
I did not know
Yep.
that.
Yep. So even during spring break, we're open. So I'll get with staff. If staff is there, we'll be open for the holidays and spring break. Just depends if they're there. And we do like, it's a team effort. So we say, hey, if we're going to be open, if students are going to show up, we're going to be here.
So over the summer, people can
We're-
go in over the summer,
So they can,
start working
yep,
on it.
they can show up. We do what we call a pre-screen, pre-screen tape test. We interview them, make sure, what they want to do, short-term, long-term goals, things like that.
Right.
We interview them. We put them on a waiting list.
Do
and
you
then
have
get
a
in.
wait list?
We have a waiting list that's all the way out till June right now, or July 1st.
Really?
So we have a dozen students on a waiting list.
That
that's
want to
good.
get their GED.
That just for one reason or other, good reasons, bad reasons, they just they're done with the high school part of it.
Ever since 2020, I've been seeing
Yes,
a
yep.
lot of students and stuff are saying they just can't do traditional school.
Yep. So they're drop out, they're try virtual, and then they end up a lot
Peer
of times-
pressure, the
Yeah.
stress of it
We've had
all.
many students with like sensory issues, or
Mhm.
disorders,
Okay.
learning disabilities.
I was going to ask you,
They
you
come to
accept
our
all of those students?
they come to our program. And they thrive because we have 1 to 5, 1 to 6 student to teacher ratio.
Mm.
So it's a small program. They're off their phones in there. They're focused. They're
Oh my
participating.
goodness, they don't know what to do. The phones are down.
Nope. We just started giving them their phones back.
Don't do it.
In
Don't
past,
do it,
in
Brian.
past, we used to
Don't do
take their phones and put them up in a little cubby hole.
Mhm.
But they're ever since we stopped that right after COVID when they came back. But our class times are 10 o'clock to 11:45. That's group 1. Group 2 comes in at noon till 1:45, and they go home.
So those are short classes.
Short classes, two subjects per day. So it's not too stressful. It's not too overloaded, because a lot of our students come to school, go to work. A lot of our students go to work, take a break, come to our school for 2 hours, and go back to work. And we've had students from who work like at the Flying J up in St. Augustine, go there first thing in the morning at 6:30, take a 2-hour break, come to our school, then go back.
Now, is this
So-
open only to Flagler County students, or is
If they can get to the program, they can get there. So we've helped out people from mainland, Seabreeze.
nice?
So if they get to the program, it's open to them as well.
Well, I want to thank you so very much for what you do. I can tell you're very passionate about it, and this community is better off because of it. So thank you so very much. I mean, I can only thank you, but the Lord will absolutely bless you for what you are doing now and what you're going to continue to do. All right, guys, you know what I
Thank
say? Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not promised. What are you going to do today? Today, you are going to decide to donate to Road to Success. You're going to get in touch with Brian Willard. He's a program director, and he's located at the GW Carver Community Center. God bless you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.